Hey guys, welcome back to the kingdom. Yesterday was Easter Sunday. I personally enjoyed my day. I hope you guys did too under quarantine. But COVID-19 did not stop me and my family from celebrating at all. We cooked, we had Spanish music, we was turning up, okay? We had an Easter egg hunt, which I won. And my favorite part about it was, I got this bad boy, the golden egg. It was nothing special inside. No money, no gold, no social security number. But, it's pretty, it's shiny, it's gold, like me. I hope y'all enjoyed your Easter. Today's video, we're going to be talking more about, a more serious topic. It's a story time about when I was bullied. And yes, I was bullied. I know some people find that hard to believe, but I didn't always look the way I look today. We all had that ugly phase. So with that said, let's get into the story time. So there was when I was younger, I always used to get made fun of for, playing with girl things or having a high pitched voice. And I went to school and I barely had any friends, but the friends that I had, they were all females. And, I was riding with my little Barbie clique, we was doing our thing. And I liked the females more because, they were softer, they liked animals, they liked pink colors, we had more in common than the boys. But there was a group of boys that always used to make fun of me. I'm not mentioning no names, but we're gonna call them Beavis, Butthead, and the crew. Now, Beavis and Butthead and the crew always used to make fun of me. They used to call me Dumbo because my ears, they're not big, they just stick out. You see, because if I pull them back like that, they're just regular ears. They used to call me Dumbo or SpongeBob because my teeth were crooked. I always had a shaved head, so my shaved head would make my ears look even bigger. And honestly, I was just not with it. I was not with that bullying. They always used to have their little gang and they always used to make fun of me. And the same school I went to with Beavis Butthead and the crew, there was this teacher too that she also, made a few comments which was unnecessary for a teacher's place, especially for me being a child. There was this one time we were watching a movie. We were all sitting on the carpet, I can't remember what grade it was, but I had my best friend Kayla with me, and Beavis, Butthead, and the crew were sitting behind me in the chairs. And I remember we were watching a movie with Selena, the Hispanic singer, not Selena Gomez, the other Selena. And the teacher, she wasn't my permanent teacher, but she was like a substitute. So she was there just for the day. And she played the movie for us. We were all on the carpet. And I can't remember how it started, but she was coming reckless at me, and I was a kid. She was like, oh, you need to stop. Why are you hanging out with girls so much? You need to stop hanging out with girls. You need to hang out with boys more. And me being so embarrassed, I had my leg up like this, and I was hiding behind my knee, and I was crying, right? And my best friend Kayla, she was like, oh, it's okay, it's okay. Don't cry, Brandon. And the teacher was like, oh, you're not his mom. You need to stop to comfort him and talk to him. You're not his mom. And then Butthead, one of the bullies from the group, Butthead, he had saw, I was, really hurt because, now the teacher's coming for me. So he was he touched my shoulder. He was like, oh, it's okay, Brandon. It's okay not to cry. And I never really got that issue resolved because I barely used to tell my mom when I got bullied. Never told anybody about the teacher. And it was just hard for me going to that school because people just were so mean for no reason. That's how people are. And then there was this other time where I was hanging with my best friends, Andrea and Habiba. And we were walking, right? And my best friend, Andrea, she had a boyfriend. I'm not saying his name. And her boyfriend always used to hang out with this other boy. And this other boy never used to like me. Seriously, he never liked me at all just because I was gay. I don't understand how people just not like somebody because of what they like. So he never used to like me because I was gay. And whenever we met up with them, he used to say slick comments like, "Oh, why you brought him? Why you dressed like that?" And he used to call me the F word, which I'm not saying because I hate that F word. And it's not even like a gay slang. It means a pile of sticks, which I don't know where they got that from. But he always used to make slick comments. And me, being more laid back and chill, not like, the arguing type or the fighting type, I used to stay quiet and I just used to take all his comments. Best friends, seeing that it was bothering me, they stepped up and was like, yo, like, watch your mouth. Like, stop saying all that stuff. And why you so ignorant and stuff like that, which made me feel good because, I had somebody to defend me. Because usually my whole life, I'd never defended myself, never had anybody to defend me. So they used to defend me all the time. And with him, it was like always saying stuff to me. And it just got tiring. So one time, it was like already dark. And my friends, we all live in the same complex, but like, not on the same block. So I had to walk down my block alone after coming home from the park with them, Lincoln Park. I had to walk down the block by myself, and I had saw the guy was walking my way, and he was with two other boys. He was in the middle, and the boys was on his side. And I saw that, I was in their way, so like I went around, and he had came out the middle, and he came in my face. He was like, "Yo, what's up?" And I was like, "Nothing." And he had punched me in my face, and I had fell against like the metal fence, and that is the time when I had braces, so like it cut all inside my mouth and it hurt so bad, like the wires and everything, and my face was like a little bit swollen, and then that's when his friends was like, "Oh damn," and they was laughing, and he walked away, thankfully, because he could have jumped me and took all my stuff. Thank God he didn't. I remember getting up off the floor, and I had my phone, and I called my mom crying, and I was running home. Like, I ran down the block, and I called her crying. She's like, "What happened? What happened? What happened?" And I was like, "Ma, calm down, calm down." I was like, "This is what happened. Da-da-da-da." Punched me in my face. I was walking home. She was like, where are you?" I'm like, "I'm coming up now. I'm coming up the stairs now." Because we had lived on the 4th floor. So she went full on mom mode. Like, she literally, like, went crazy. She was getting ready to go out, too. So she had went downstairs. She was looking for him. I'm like, "Ma, it's okay, stop." Because I was so scared. It was nighttime. Nobody was around. You don't know what the hell they had planned. And I wasn't going to let them do anything to my mom, for sure. So, she came upstairs. She was like, "Are you okay? You okay?" I was like, "Yeah, I'm okay." And I had texted my friends about it. I was like, "Guys, guess what just happened?" They were like, "What?" And I was like, "So-and-so just punched me in my face." They were like, "What? You're lying. Why would he do that?" And I had to explain everything. Then we had went to the police office the next day to like file a report. And they were like, "Oh, do you have any proof?" And I was like, "No, I don't have proof. I wasn't recording. It was just unexpected." And they were like, "Oh, but there's nothing we can do." And my mom was like, "Of course, they're no help like usual." They were like, "We can't lock him up or anything. We can't do anything because there's no proof that he did anything to you." And my face was just like a little swollen, so obviously it was away the next day. It went away the next day. So, like, come on. He was like living in the neighborhood, and he was like I was scared to even walk around in my own neighborhood because of him. Like, I feared him so much because he was bigger than me too, and he was stronger. I just like really feared him. And my mom, she always told me not to fear anybody. And I don't fear anybody now unless it's her. I don't fear nobody. Like, if I lose a fight, I lose. If I win, I win. I don't fear nobody. Your comments is not, like, they're not going to affect me no more at this point. So my mom, she saw, like, I used to get bullied a lot, and I told her I had, like, self-confidence issues. And I remember she was, like, so shocked. She was like, "Why do you have self-confidence issues?" And I told her, people make fun of how my voice was, like, who I hung out with, how I dressed, how I sounded. And so, she started to let me do things a little bit more my way. She never used to let me grow my hair out. So, she started to let me grow my hair out. I got highlights, which was like, I've been wanting to dye my hair for the longest, and she always kept saying no. So she finally, like, she gave in. And she was like, "Okay, we'll get highlights." And I paid for the highlights. She let me get my ears pierced. I paid for my I paid for my piercings, and I started to feel myself a little bit more. And, you know, I got braces, and they were helping out a lot. So she was, like, helping me out so much. And then she started making me go to, like, counseling inside the school. And I had, like, a counselor inside the school, and we would talk. And she would ask me, you know, is everything okay? Did anybody say anything? Are you going through anything? And I used to, like, talk about my problems even more. I mean, now it's still hard for me because I feel like no matter how much I talk about my problems, I feel like I annoy people, or they won't know how to help me. They won't know what to say. So I just feel like, you know, I should keep my stuff to myself. But yeah, that's not good. But, you know, I talk sometimes. Sometimes I'll give myself that credit. I'll talk to people sometimes. If it wasn't for my family always protecting me and pushing me to do better, I wouldn't have came out my shell as much as I am today. So thank you for that. Thank you to my mom, because she helped me so much. Like, literally, she helped me so much. She paid for, like, counseling, and she was there throughout my journey. So I can't thank her enough for being there for me. And that was my story time about the time I got bullied. If you guys have any ideas for upcoming videos, comment them in the comment section below. I'll look at them, I'll reply. Like the video, subscribe, share, and thank you for watching. You know, this channel wouldn't be as alive as it is without the viewers that I have and the people who interact with my stuff. So thank you to them. I'll see you next Saturday. Like, subscribe. Bye. Oh.